How are you doing? It's a tough time right now. Strange world. It's a horrible world. And a lot of people are worried, among whom I am chief. I've got Olympic goals for worrying. And I get the message, don't worry, look to God. I get all those messages. They're great messages. God indeed is the banisher of our worries. But he's so much bigger than that. He's much more magnificent and glorious and wonderful and splendid than just being somebody that we call upon to get rid of our worries. And I want to share with you what I read today in my devotions from Luke chapter 7. Jesus went to a town called Nain, and his disciples and a large crowd went along with him. And as he approached the town gate, a dead person was being carried out, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow, and a large crowd from the town was with her. When the Lord saw her, his heart went out to her, and he said, "Don't cry." Then he went up and touched the coffin, and those carrying it stood still. He said, "Young man, I say to you, get up." The dead man sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him back to his mother. This is our God. So what happened was he met these coffin bearers and stopped them dead in their track. He went to the widow whose only son had died and said, "Don't cry." And I get that. We all can relate to that. But then he did an extraordinary thing. He didn't speak to the coffin bearers, he spoke to the dead young man, who heard him, sat up, and began to talk. No idea what he said. And this is a picture of our God. This is our God. He speaks to the dead. They hear him. They sit up and talk. They come to life. And he wants us to call upon him in our time of need and to banish our worries. But he wants us to know that he's much bigger than that. He is magnificent and glorious and wonderful and splendid and sovereign and supreme. And he speaks to the dead. He wants us to know that, believe it, trust it, and worship him for it. My heart is very heavy at the moment because of the way the world is. It's a strange world and it'll never be the same again. But our God is a ruler over that world. He's known about this. He's still God. He speaks to the dead. He brings life. May God sustain you and protect you at this time. Clean hands, open hearts.